Now we are going to dive even deeper into prompt engineering by starting with a bad prompt in ChatGPT and then refining it to show you how to get better results. Prompt engineering is all about asking the right questions to get the best answers. Let's see this in action. First, let's start with a vague and poorly structured prompt. We'll ask ChatGPT, tell me about the weather. So it says, I don't have real-time information, but I can share general details or forecasts if you're curious about weather patterns in different places. So the response is not useful. It doesn't provide specific information that we might be looking for. Now let's refine the prompt to make it more specific. We'll try, what's the weather like in New York City today? It says, I don't have real-time access to data, but I can provide current weather conditions. Checking a reliable weather app or website like weather.com or your phone's weather widget could give you up-to-date information. Since ChatGPT can't give real-time updates, let's refine the prompt to get more useful information about typical weather patterns. Let's ask a more detailed question. Can you describe the typical weather in New York City during July? Now it says, certainly, in July, New York City typically experiences warm and often humid weather. Average high temperature ranges from the upper 70s to mid 80s Fahrenheit, which is around 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, though it can occasionally get hotter with highs reaching into 90s F, which means 32 degrees Celsius. So this response is much more useful. It gives us specific information about the weather in New York City during a particular time of the year. To get even more detailed information, let's add some context. Now we ask, describe the typical weather and outdoor activities in New York City during July. So it says, during July, New York City typically experiences warm and humid weather. It talks about the weather, temperature, humidity, rainfall, and then it talks about the outdoor activities, which are parks and recreation, rooftop bars, outdoor concerts and events, and much more. So this response not only describes the weather, but also provides suggestions for activities, making it more informative and engaging. As you can see, refining your prompt can significantly improve the quality of responses you get from ChatGPT. Starting with a big prompt often leads to generic answers, but by adding specificity and context, you can guide ChatGPT to provide detailed and relevant information. So in this demonstration, we saw how a simple question about the weather evolved into a comprehensive answer about weather patterns and outdoor activities in New York City during July. This is the power of effective prompt engineering. Stay tuned for more tips and demonstrations on how to master prompt engineering and get the most out of ChatGPT.